Today we're checking out the new Headrush Prime. For modeling units in the world, the Headrush Prime is definitely one of them. And I got this recently, at least I got it, I think, a couple of weeks ago, but still I couldn't open the box until yesterday because I didn't have time, so I've opened it and played around with it. And today I would like to share my first thoughts about this unit with you beautiful ladies, as I know you were waiting for that a long time. And this unit doesn't have a PC editor, so I've hooked it up already with my DAW, DAW, as an audio interface, but yeah, I'm trying to show you here the well, the touch screen for that purpose. Unit comes with 10 foot switches and yeah, an expression pedal here, but yeah, it's just I didn't check out the manual or videos about that unit. I will go in detail with the sounds and also with the foot switches in upcoming videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you that you don't miss any of these. But today it's just we will just go through the well, stock presets and maybe my first preset that I made. So you have basically the effects chain here, and this is a rig like you may know from the Kemper, which is basically a fixed setting of an effects chain. And in this case, you can also you can use a clone of an amp, which I did, but I will show you that in a second. But also you can use one of the stock amps and cabinets here. And if you go to the well, to the amp section, usually here, if you push on the block, you have some parameters here which you can adjust with these knobs. But also if you use the touch screen, you can go into detail with each of these effects, and then yeah, you can use, oh sorry, for example, you can change these settings here just with the sliders. Very comfortable. And of course you have the menu here, the list with amps and cabs and everything you can choose and assign to an effects block. So yeah, that is what you need. Very intuitive. I didn't use the manual as I said. So let's go through some of the stock settings maybe. So where are we now? Empty slot. Okay, I think we have to go back to the main screen here. And as you can see here are assigned some things which you can switch on or off, like the graphic EQ, the chorus. Well, this one sounds nice. Lead 2. Sounds okay to me, and yeah, it's using an IR as you can see. So if you go to the amp section, you can see it's using an amp model which is called the Treadplate Modern, which is tweaked a little bit in this rig. But what also comes with each effect is a set of presets where you can choose from, and these are these presets. They are basically specific settings of amps. But here they are choosing the Treadplate Modern, which is maybe the like the dual rectifier or something. And go back. Then of course a cap, which is very important. Here you could choose an IR, and it comes with Headrush caps, revolver caps, but also IRs, different length. Here these are, I think, the chop tones with the CT. But to be honest, I didn't get that convincing sounds with the stock amps and presets. So I made a profile, or a clone as it's called, of my own sounds. But I will show you that in a second. This preset sounds okay. It's a stock preset, but I wouldn't play around with it because it can get much better. Super delay. Okay. What is this? Super lead? Is it a Soldano or something? Stereo metal. As you can see here, you have two parallel paths, signal paths. Harmonizer. You don't have artifacts here, artifacts that the harmonized line is moving or jumping from one node to another, which is the case with some of the cheaper units. So where is the harmonizer here? Sorry, I'm really not familiar with that unit. Harmonizer function. It's a delay. Maybe this one. I wonder if this is an intelligent harmonizer, because then I would have to... it's a key of E major. Yeah, even if you go out of the key, it's still working. Smart harm. Yeah, so that is maybe something which many people will ask in the future. How is the the intelligent harmonizer function? Seems to work with that preset at least. It sounds all very boxy. I don't know. The multi-C is nice. To remember that chorus, it's a multi-chorus. I've always thinking of the TC2290, or maybe a Boss Genti. I mean, if you put out a unit with that potential like this, it should come at least with some decent stock presets. Maybe I will put out a preset pack like for all of my other units you can see in my videos, and then I will sell it to Headrush. If you're interested in getting one of my preset packs, please contact me on Facebook. What is that? Which amp? Angel. Maybe an angle? Parametric EQ. Let's see, where is the EQ? EQs are very important if you're not satisfied with your tone. So now I'm trying to enter here, para EQs. So what kind of EQs we have? Acoustic sim, acoustic pre, okay. Parametric EQ, graphic EQ, 10 frequency EQ. Default. Okay, 10 band EQ. That is a good thing, it's very flexible. What immediately doesn't. It's in front of the amp. Okay. Please check out my videos about pre-gain equalization. If you put an EQ in front of the amp, it's basically acting like a boost pedal, but it's not for actual tone shaping. Anyway, okay, so as I said, not that convincing. So let's go back to my initial sound. How can I go there? My rig. Okay. Okay, you can go like that. Scroll through the rigs. Again, I have to apologize. I'm not familiar how to use this thing, but here we are. That is a sound which I created. Which should have more gain usually. Anyway, that is also something which is a little bit annoying. It's changing sometimes the settings. Maybe these are some bugs which they have to address with upcoming firmwares. But what I want to mention is I made an amp clone here, which is basically a profile, as you may know from the Kemper, of an existing amp cap setting. And I was really blown away by the quality. In this case, it's my main tone from the Fractal Audio AxeFx III amp and cap. And I have to say, to me, it sounds almost 100% like the original, like the sound in the AxeFx. And that was way closer than anything I was profiling with the Kemper. The Kemper, I would say I would gotten, with my attempts when profiling, maybe 80% sometimes, and then I had to tweak it, but I couldn't get it sound always right or quite like the original. Here, I didn't do anything except connecting, push some buttons, and then it was there. I didn't have to refine it or anything. It sounded like the original. And that is something which would be for me the biggest selling point of this unit. I was playing around with the stock amps and IRs and I couldn't get a decent tone, or at least not a tone where I was pleased with. But as soon as I made this one first cap clone, really I was sold. It's and also they have this double effect if you turn that off. Maybe let's put the chorus here. We have the multi-dimension chorus. Let's play around with that. Multi-chorus here. Default mode. Well, as you can see, which should I choose here? Which preset? Wipe, smear, light. Well, let's choose light. Rich. I have to play around with that. Okay, let's turn that off again. is a doubler, stereo doubler. In this case it works best if you put it in front of the amp, which is remarkable. Man, it sounds really full and rich and harmonic, like the original in the AxeFx. And you may know I'm a big fan of the Fractal audio products. To me, I got the best results. They sound best in my opinion still today. Although I have to admit there are cheaper modeling units which are really delivering great results. Like the one I always recommend is the Valeton GP200. But in this case, I mean, this is comes around 1,200 euros, I think. The AxeFx is around 3,000 euros, and of course the AxeFx has more effects and more amps, and sounds. The effect quality is way superior to anything else, anything I know. I think even the Kemper has better effects, but the Kemper, the effects evolved over the time. But the amp and cap quality of the clone here is, if it's working almost like that, convincing like 100%, then it's, well, there are no limitations, I think. I have to try that out with a real amp and cap, maybe. Let's check out how nice these things clean up. With the volume on the guitar. Well, there's a gate in front of the amp. It seems to cut off some of these it's not reacting sometimes. But I'm also recording via USB, so maybe needs a little bit usually I set it a little bit higher. Okay. But here I can go way more down. And what else? Yes, I wanted to show you how this reacts to maybe reducing the gain. Turn off the delay. As you can hear, maybe it's not that drastic like in the Kemper, where at a minimum you can remove nearly every gain from the profiles. But still you can get nice light crunch tones. And also I set it to 12 here, which is a little bit more than the original had. And also I found out that these things here, they're working a lot more musically than in the Kemper. To be honest, in the Kemper there's a 4-band amp EQ. Didn't do that much for me. What's also very nice is the chuck parameter here. Maybe they added this for all England, but adding some of these percussive frequencies, maybe around 3K. But it's not just adding frequencies, it's also changing the overall characteristic of the tone. Yeah, really nice. Also you have the sag, which is working really yeah, it's maybe simulating the power amp compression, and you feel that when playing, definitely. Of course, this is a high gain tone, which I like, but usually I would start with this and then modify it with less gain. So yeah, I hope this helps you to get first impression of this unit. Please watch out for my upcoming videos, subscribe to my channel, and get my preset packs. If you would like to get them, please contact me on Facebook. Yeah, I wish you a nice summertime, and yeah, see you soon. Goodbye.